Why? Just why? Please stop this nonsense. Does anyone actually want the show? I mean, the old cat ladies that live at their house by themselves, I'm pretty sure do, but anybody else? You know, the true Marvel fans? Anyway, I know I'm about a year late on this, considering the show came out last year, but that all changed until I saw this. Why in the hell would there even be a reason for this, Disney? Is your stock not low enough? Oh yeah, it is. Almost at a 10-year low. Is the MCU not screwed enough? Do you really think it's the best thing for your market at this time? I mean, look, I'm all for female leads. Ellen friggin' Ripley, one of the biggest badass action heroes of, well, anybody's generation. Sarah Connor, another badass, even though her last movie was horrible, but that was the writers, not her. Even Jennifer Lawrence, yes, she was an action star. No, she wasn't the first one. But that aside, my point is, females can be leads in movies, in action, comedy, drama, whatever the case is. My point is, females in movies are great. Most movies have a female lead or a co-lead, and that are needed in most parts. But this show, holy God in heaven. I have to be honest with you though, I didn't even watch it when it first came out. I only watched it recently because I knew I wanted to do some YouTube videos on it, so I wanted to be honest about the fact that I had never seen it up until recently. And boy, did people get this correct. From all the YouTube video people that I watch, they pretty much said all the exact same thing. So I'm not going to do a review on the first season because, well, it's a year old. What I want to talk about is 5 reasons why it's a very bad idea to bring out this shit show. Number 5. The first season failed. Duh. The shill for Disney media sites, of course, would disagree with anything I say, but, you know, that's what you get when you're a billion-dollar corporation that likes to buy out or own half of the news and review sites so they can't be trusted, obviously. But back to the whole female empowerment thing. Let's look at that, shall we? The process by which women gain power and control over their own lives and acquire the ability to make strategic choices. Sounds great. Sounds awesome. But how the hell did She-Hulk do that? Okay, well, she's a lawyer.
No, 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 no.
Did I watch the same show as these show reviewers did? Jesus frickin' Christ. I've seen better law shows on Cartoon Network. I mean, yeah, sure, she gained control. But how exactly? By drinking? Banging random men at a bar? Wow, you go girl. Let any Hollywood company make a show about a man doing anything that she did in the show. And, you know, well, the hypocrisy goes really thick here. And how exactly did she make strategic choices? I mean, I don't know, I guess she went all Hulk smash on a few things. Yay! Look, I'm all for female empowerment, but you don't destroy half of the population to do it. All men are not evil. All men are not waiting for you in some dark alley. All men are not sexist. Get over your fucking self, you self-centered, narcissist, mean-natured ass. Anyway, moving on. Number 4. CGI. Yeah, what can I say about their CGI that hasn't been said 1,000 times in about 100 other YouTube videos? It's awful. God awful. I've seen dog shit have better graphics than that. And hell, I'm a low budget graphics designer and that shit is awful. But don't take my word for it. Even the director herself was trying to defend the shitty CGI. Number 3. The acting. Well, it had actors, so that count? But seriously, the acting in this was awful, hateful, spiteful. I mean, I don't blame any of the actors or actresses, I blame the writers. But when you get the actresses themselves going to social media and other platforms and complaining and bitching about the hateful men and such, well, whatever. And obviously it's not going to get better in season 2. You're going to have the same director, some of the same writers, if the writer strike ever ends, which, yeah, knock on wood, here's hoping that shitstorm lasts as long as possible. Maybe Hollywood will actually learn their lesson and stop casting these shitty ass diversity hires instead of hiring who's best for the job. Black, white, Mexican, I don't give a shit what you are. You should be the best at what you do, not get a job based off of who you are, who you sleep with. But that's for another video. The acting in this show is, well, I mean, passable. Some people do better than others. Most of the people, you know, like Mark, the original Hulk, I think he was just there for the paycheck. But of course, the real life actor had decided to be a douchebag and go onto social media and complain about how everyone's racist. You know, that really gets people in seats when you know, literally decide to just piss off half the population on the planet. You know what? Fuck you, Mark. Number 2. Money. Oh my god. Please somebody tell me where $225 million went into the making of this show. We already went through the CGI and the acting. Most of the actors aren't even big name ones. Mark was in 3 episodes, and that goes into season 2. Well, most of the time, sequels or seasons of popular shows are normally made with more money because it costs more to pay the actors or actresses for returns and stuff like that. Oh yeah, Disney Plus lost money. For how many quarters now? I think it was 3 quarters straight that they've lost money and subscribers. Yeah, good luck with season 2 of She-Hulk, dipshits. And number 1, nobody watched the damn show. Sure, it had its followers, you know, old cat ladies that are gonna die alone in their apartment, probably being eaten by their cat after their dead body starts to. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. Nobody wants the show. Well, except Disney, because obviously they have more money to burn than anybody else in Hollywood. But it has to come back and bite them in the ass eventually. And season 2 is not going to be any better. Nobody wants this show. All the flops Marvel has had in the past couple years since Phase 4 started, with the exception of Spider-Man, and of course that was made by Sony, not Disney. I just don't get it. And for anyone to think that She-Hulk would actually remedy any of the mistakes from season 1, well, considering that they're going to have the same actors, actresses, producers, writers, and of course Disney being the one that's backing this, then yeah, it'll be another shit show just like the first season. But that's just my opinion. To each their own, I guess. I just wanted to put my word out there on the possibility of season 2. Do I think it will happen? Probably not. But I've seen Disney do stupider shit, so you never know. Well, that is just my opinion. Of course, you guys can disagree. I'm here to have a conversation, not to argue, not to complain. But please feel free to comment below, guys. Mr. Twisted out.